imprisonment of not more than 2 years or both. In addition, the supply electricity may be disconnected from the premises on which the electrical wiring was undertaken. You see, it is an offense to wire any building without. Hi, did you know that it is an offense to do electrical wiring on premises without certification? Yes, working without that being certified and registered with Energy Commission is a violation of Regulation 7 of the Electrical Wiring Regulations LI 2008-2011. Regulation 7 of the LI state, this and I quote. A person shall not undertake electrical wiring on premises unless that person has been certified by a licensed electricity distribution unit. B. A recognized person appointed by the Energy Commission. A person who contravenes the provision of the regulation for which a penalty is not provided commits an offense and is liable on summary to a fine of not more than 250 penalty unit or to a term of imprisonment of not more than 2 years or both. In addition, the supply electricity may be disconnected from the premises on which the electrical wiring was undertaken. You see, it is an offense to wire any building without requisite certification. It is also an offense to engage a certified person to undertake the electrical wiring of the premises. If you didn't know, now you know. Basic knowledge of electrical installation. To perform electrical installations at home, we need various tools and materials, including a test pen, switches, series, exchange, single, or double MCB, RCD, RCCBS, SPD, AFDD+, automatic changeover circuit breakers, stop contact, cable, pipe clamps and bolts, screwdriver, plus and minus lights, combination pliers and cutting pliers, T-dose, cross-dose, hammer, and standard size PVC pipe for cable protection. Additionally, bend pipes, elbow, and other materials may be required. Standardization for electrical installation. Standardization is crucial to reduce errors and excess materials in electrical installation work. It helps us become more effective and cost-efficient. Some standardization guidelines include evenly distributing lighting groups in each phase, limiting connection points per group, complying with statutory regulations, and ensuring voltage does not exceed 300 volts to ground for lighting installations with alternating current. Testing and inspection of electrical installations are also essential, covering aspects like ground construction, installation methods, electrical equipment, circuit continuity, signage, polarity, and insulation resistance. Residential installation. For residential electrical installations, lines must be thicker than wall drawings, and building blueprints must be made carefully to ensure clarity. The design should include an overview of the connection strategy, power supply placement, and house location. We must choose the right line thickness and define requirements like delivery time, material usage, and customer acceptance factors. The installation plan should include detailed drawings, technical information for each electrical equipment, and a single-line installation diagram explaining the load distribution and component sizes in the circuit diagram. Various types of cables for electrical installation. The function of the electric cable depends on the basic material used to make it. Now we will explain several types of electrical cables, including 1. BC cable. Cables that we often use in lightning protection and grounding installations are BC cables. Because the BC cable has a bare core which is not insulated, we still recommend using protective materials such as PVC pipes when we use BC cables. 2. ACSR cable. Cables that do not have an insulator. Only government power companies use these cables, because large electric currents can flow through these cables between power distribution towers. 3. AAAC cable. We usually use this cable for lightning protection installations. Cables that are composed of an alloy of silicon, magnesium, and aluminum, are AAAC or all-aluminum alloy conductor cable. 4. NYYHY cable. Cables having one or more copper fibrous cores insulated with PVC and covered with an outer sheath using PVC insulating material, are NYHY cables. 5. NYMHY cable. Cables that have more than one fibrous copper core with PVC outer insulation, are NYMHY cables. Usually this cable is often used in electrical installation systems below 900 watts. 6. NYMHYO cable. The cable that we often use for audio equipment is NYMHYO cable. Because this cable has more than one fibrous copper core which is insulated using PVC and covered with an outer sheath. We do not recommend NYMHYO cables for electrical installations that involve high currents. 7. We do not recommend NYMHYO cables for electrical installations that involve high currents. 7. NYM cable. The cable that has a PVC insulating cover and has a cable core of up to 3 or 4 cores, which we most often find in home installations, is NYM cable. We can use NYM cables for dry or wet areas, because of the PVC insulating material they have, and can also give us a higher level of security than NYA cables. However, the drawback of this cable is that we cannot install this cable by burying it in the ground. 8. NYY cable. Cables made for permanent installation buried underground or used for open spaces, are NYY cables. Because NYY cable has a copper core insulated with PVC material. In addition, the NYY cable has also been designed with anti-bite animals in mind.